Hey everybody, it's Z with the Quest, and I wanted to bring an update to you all. Uh, we had some rescues that we did in the last month or so. Uh, this one's Mission Report 102822. And by the way, you can watch these on the Facebook. Just go to my page, the Quest ECSS, or you can get it here, of course. Or we also post them on uh, was it LinkedIn and Twitter. So anyway, this was Mission Report 102822. It was controlled by a local gang of about 300 members. So it was pretty significant. And it was a small brothel. They probably had 10 kids. Well, they did have 10 kids in there, and they were all in fair condition. Uh, Most of these kids, they uh, they keep for the local clientele. So anyway, we rescued 10. That brought us to a grand total now since 2015 of 2,519. And then we did another rescue. It was 11522. It was owned by or controlled by the government, some government people, and a businessman. There was two really sick girls at this brothel, and the owner. What happens in this? I've said it before, but for anybody that's new, what happens is when they get a sick kid at one of these small brothels, um, they'll try to sell them to another brothel. If they are not able to sell them, what they'll do is there's doctors that will purchase them basically, and then sell their organs, usually to China. But we have a tap on a lot of this where we have known about it, and we some of the people that work there notify us, and then our volunteers can get there, and also we scramble to try to stop this. So what happened was um, we found out they were on their way and what they were using to get to the hospital, and we sort of interfered with that. And we got those two kids, and then we felt it necessary that a brothel owner like this should be out of business. So we went down and took the rest of the kids too. So we had a total rescued. We both hit the brothel where we got 24, and then the two kids that were on their way to the hospital come out to 26. That brought our new total to 25, 45, getting closer to that 2,600 mark, and eventually 3,000 is our real goal. Then we had another one, was Mission Report 111522, and it was controlled basically by the cartel. So we went to the border, and on our previous rescues down there where we had been called in, we always come across children just wandering the desert where they've been abandoned and let go. And it's not a really good environment in any possible way. There's the rape trees, and where the women get raped and stuff, and they throw the clothes up into the trees, so they call them rape trees. And then a lot of times once they're across the border, they'll let go of the kids because they get the kids from the cartels in order to help them with their migration, I guess you call it. Anyway, so we decided, let's just go wander the desert for a while and see what we come up with. And we got 47 kids, just little kids, right? Lost, hungry, and it's horrible, but we got 47 kids in less than a day. And we had cooperation with some of the organizations on the other side of the border that will take the kids in and get them back to health and do what they need to do for the kid to have a real life. So now we got a new total after this one was 2,592. So here we go. And then there was another rescue we did. It was controlled by local gangs and supported by the police, which can cause all kinds of hassle, but once we know it, we can deal with it. They had 8 girls, 7 to 10 years old, 2 guards, and It was in one of those winding alley type slum areas, which I've showed to on Facebook a few times. I've posted them and showed what it looks like. It's really difficult going, but when you know the territory and you know how to do it, then you can make it happen. So we got 8 girls out of that one, and that brought us to an even 2,600, which is awesome. So it's one milestone we just made. Then there was the final one that we did that I've posted so far was it was controlled by a large gang, one of the name gangs. The situation was that they had 17 girls in there, 10 to 15 years old. They were all in poor condition. They regularly get beaten or worse, and so we needed to take care of business. So after we had all the intel, we hit it. We got 17 out of there, and the grand total as of then was 2617. So that's how many we've saved so far. So anyways, if you can help us, great. If you can like this video or even comment on it, appreciate it. So we're out there doing it. And anyways, thanks so much for everything, guys. Thank you. Blessing.